Alrighty, well, since it is March and since it is the best time of the year, the season is the best time of the year, whatever you know what I mean. We wanted to do some songs that kind of get us hyped, get us ready to go, get us jacked for March. So we're doing a little top three songs that get us hyped. And go ahead, Adam. Why don't you start us off with your number three?
Oh, my number three. So I have to explain because I always have like an explainer, right?
Sure.
So these are all songs that gets me psyched up for sports in different like times of my life. Okay. So I'm gonna go in chronological order from
Excellent. I love
oldest
it.
to newest.
Love it.
So this is a random cut off the Batman Forever soundtrack that you can't even stream anymore. I had to get this off of the literally the CD that I burned to an MP3 on my computer
Hilarious.
that I played this.
You still
So
have a CD-ROM drive?
well, I did at the
Hilarious.
time that I ripped it. I didn't do it for them. I already
Oh,
had
okay.
it in my storage. Anyway,
Nice.
without further ado, here is the song.
We've been crying out for too long, and now we're gonna dance to a different song. I'm gonna scream and shout to my dying breath. Gonna smash it up till there's nothing left. Ooh, smash it up, smash it up.
Oh yeah, that of course is the Offspring covering a song by the Damned called "Smash It Up"
Wow.
off of 1995 Batman
Oh,
Forever
yeah.
soundtrack. Getting
What a
pumped
great
up for
pull. What a
Getting
wonderful
14-year-old Adam, just like
14-year-old
jamming that.
Adam getting pumped up
Getting ready-
for
getting ready for
rec league
a
soccer games.
I was gonna say getting
Wow.
ready for a swimming meet.
That too. Swimming
Listening
and
to
soccer
Offspring.
too. Yep,
Wow.
absolutely.
That's,
The Offspring. Love that
that's-
too.
Quite something.
It's a deep cut, friends.
That is a very deep cut. All right, well, I'll go second here. All of my songs I kind of took as things that I would listen to in my car while I'm on the way. I still play a lot of soccer, so I would get like, ready to go on the way to soccer. So I'm really excited to see how much Adam hates my songs. But the first one here is all three of my songs got kind of inadvertently heavy on bass and kind of big old drums or bass. And this one was unfortunately it's on like a Beats by Dre commercial, but it was at a commercial with Neymar right before a couple of World Cups ago. I don't even remember which one it was. And I really like the song. It's by X Ambassadors. And go ahead.
Won't you follow me into the jungle? Ain't no God on my streets.
Go do that. That's a good.
X Ambassadors. It's just big, heavy, get you going, annoy the car next to you. I always like the ties to the soccer commercials, even if it is sort of generic mass corporation. So anyway, X Ambassadors, Into the Jungle. Mard, you're number three.
Okay, so I had a hard time with this list. If we did this list like a month from now, I'd probably come up with a completely different list. But this song, I used to like to listen to it before going out drinking when I was like 20, 21, 22.
20?
When I was
20? That's not
when I was
legal, Marty.
when I was going to like a buddy's house. Like I remember this, like I drive down to like James' house from Seattle, like Federal Way, and I'd listen to like this would definitely be on my playlist. So no, that's not the one.
It says Mard Song 3.
Yeah. No, okay, sorry. That was a miscommunication. I meant one as in the first one to play. Then two, then three. Okay, well I'll go backwards.
Okay, here we go. No, I'll play the song. We'll cut this.
Oh, okay. I would also listen to Blondie a lot running. This was a good running song back in my younger days. Now I just run with my dog and listen to podcasts, and I don't listen to music anymore when I run, but I used to. And that was always on my running list.
Okay, Blondie.
Fair
I like that. It's a good song.
Adam, you're number two.
My number two. So this fast forward to college. I was playing a lot of pickup basketball and a lot of video games, first-person shooters. And I used to play games in Catherine Monica with my friends on a LAN, and I would blare music from Half-Life, Pod Racer, whatever I was playing at the time. And this song was high on the list of things that would get me pumped up to play and while playing, and would be running through my head while I was playing basketball or one of these things if I wasn't actually hearing it. So here it is. That, of course, is Spy Break by the Propellerheads off of the Matrix soundtrack. That is a scene where Neo and Trinity, they walk into that bank.
Awesome.
Thing, and they're like, okay, here we go. He's like, we're going to need lots of guns. He's like, hey, do you need any metal objects? And they just walk through, and then just like they take off their jackets, and there's just guns everywhere. It's an amazing scene and a really cool, fun song to get pumped up.
Very cool. Well done. All right, my number 2 and number 1 are a little bit similar. They're both are rap songs that kind of have quicker verses, and then the lyrics are a little bit slowed down on the chorus. So I kind of had to cut them just so for time's sake. But first, this one, well, I don't know. My guess is no one's ever heard of them, but go ahead and play it.
Shoulda known better not to fuck with you. Ain't got nothing but too much to lose. Lost in the rush, don't know what to do. That drug got you like I want you.
This is Atmospheres. Should have known. Excuse me. Should have known by Atmosphere. It is the lyrics. The content isn't really applicable to running and getting psyched up for sports or anything. It's kind of like a hookup you shouldn't do. But I just love, like, anytime I hear it, like if I'm on shuffle and it just drops in because it just goes. There's a little bit of and it just immediately hits, and it's a big heavy bass, and I love it, and I get psyched. So should have known by Atmosphere.
I didn't see that one coming.
Okay, no, that one came out of the blue era.
Wait till you hear number 1. Mard, your number 2.
My number 2 is a song I used to listen to a lot, Running. This is strictly just a song that was on my running list that I love from 12 years ago.
Yeah. I like that.
Pretty much the whole song. that same riff. Underrated D album, by the way. No one really bought it, but it was awesome. The second album they put out, so good.
Yes, very, very nice. We love the D here on Free Ira Brown.
Truer words have never been spoken. Adam, you're number 1.
All right, number 1, and again, it's more of a era thing. So now, when I'm on my way to church league basketball games, this is what's blaring out of the Volkswagen. So here you go. So if that song doesn't build you up and get you excited to run around and cruise it up, then I don't know who you think you are.
I think of JJ Putz coming out of the bullpen for the Mariners to close a game when I hear that song. Yeah, they always played Thunderstruck.
Wow,
I love that. I love the way it starts off. The live version, especially, is really amazing. It's just like the live version that I have basically takes exactly the amount of time it takes me to drive from here to the gym.
Oh, perfect.
So it's just like perfect.
Nice.
I just put it on, and it's amazing.
Nicely done. All right, my number 1 is by an artist named Dessa. I think she's out of Minnesota. I would assume Twin Cities area. Another rap song, but again, it's got just like a weird. I don't know enough about the music to know like what the type of sound that it is, but it's a weird. It can't be a piano. That in the intro that it's just I've never really heard.